You're about to make a film or write your next story, and every last drop of movie-making trivia and story strategy might be the exact thing you need to get your dream project working and take your cinematic ideas to the next level. But you don't want to spend a ton of money. Well, we've got good news. Welcome to Film Club. Today we're going to share 7 epic cinema-making resources available right now to help you level up your cinematic game. And yes, they're all completely free. Stick around for the bonus ones at the end to learn what we think is the best kept secret of filmmaking knowledge to learn directly from Hollywood A-listers right now. By the way, we're going to put links to all of these resources in the description below so you can check that out later. Okay, first one up. Short of the Week. This is one of our favorite resources, not only for short film watching, but just for general research before you make a film. They have hundreds of films on their website to watch totally for free. When we were making the Love Project here in Japan, I had to do a lot of research on drama, sci-fi, comedy. So for example, if you're about to shoot a sci-fi film, you can search by sci-fi and watch a ton of films in your genre, see what those films are doing, how they work, what you like, what you don't like. You can even look up films by award-winning status and see what award-winning films have in common. But if you want to hear more from filmmakers and how they do their craft, you're going to want to check out Notes on a Scene. Notes on a Scene is an amazing resource with filmmakers breaking down scenes from their films, actors talking about their craft, crew members talking about their departments. I love Notes on a Scene. It's so chill, it's clean, and it's free. And if you really like filmmakers talking about your craft, you're going to want to check out TED Talks. You might think TED Talks is all like business stuff and creativity hacks, but there actually is a lot of stuff on there for filmmaking and storytelling. There's almost 400 videos from filmmakers like James Cameron, Andrew Stanton from Pixar, J.J. Abrams, talking about their craft, how they think about endings, how they think about story, and their filmmaking process. But if you're more of a reader and an aspiring filmmaker, you're going to want to check this one out. Directors Now. Directors Now is a massive PDF compilation featuring 100 film directors working in the industry right now. And they talk about things like how they got their big break, how they took their first steps in the industry, and how they were able to find their voice. If you like reading and you're an aspiring filmmaker, this one's definitely for you. And if you're a reader and like film trivia as much as we do, you're definitely going to want to check out this one. IMDB. It is an addictive rabbit hole of information for so many movies. If you finish watching a movie, I dare you to just go on that IMDb trivia page and just read through everything. You will be amazed of the stuff that you can learn for just one movie. But before you go down the rabbit hole of literally 10 million TV and movie listings on IMDb, go ahead and clap on the like button so we can help other filmmakers, storytellers, and massive movie nerds like you find the channel. Okay, now that you've learned about 100 filmmakers and gone through 10 million listings on IMDb, you're ready for some technical stuff. Studio Binder. Studio Binder is an excellent filmmaking resource all around. Now, a little bit of a warning, they're going to try to sell you on their project management software. But that's not why we're here. We're here for the free stuff. So if you go into Studio Binder, you can watch over 500 filmmaking tutorials on a variety of subjects. They've also got some PDFs that you can use in pre-production for things like location scouting checklists, how to do your casting and hold your auditions, and they even have a free story structure beat sheet that you can use when you're writing, including a video from Avengers Infinity War that shows you how this beat sheet and story structure applies to a feature film. The filmmakers of that movie, the Russo brothers, actually used this next resource when they were making their first blockbuster. Honest Trailers. Some of you might know Honest Trailers. They are a ton of fun to watch. They're hilarious, but the Russo brothers actually used this as a resource when they were making their first blockbuster, Captain America: Winter Soldier. They went through their script over and over again to try to honest trailer-proof their movie, and I'll put that commentary in the description below. Another crazy resource that you might already know about is this one. Pitch meetings. Pitch meetings are hilarious. Ryan George is an absolute genius when it comes to using comedy to explain how writers can cop out with storytelling cheats and justify logic problems. If you watch enough of these, there's a really good chance that as you're writing your script, you're going to say, this is super easy, barely an inconvenience, or this is a relationship that has to happen because the characters are good looking. You can do a better job than that. Watch some pitch meetings, pitch meeting proof your movie. But those are all pretty short videos and they're mostly comedy based. You might want something a bit longer and a bit more focused, kind of like you're sitting with a filmmaker and going through their whole film from top to bottom. This one's for you. The Director's Commentary Archive. I have no idea who this cinematic hero is, but they uploaded a huge library of filmmaking commentaries from the movie from top to bottom. You can download them all for free. There's Star Wars, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. They've even got classics like Blade Runner, Braveheart, all the Lord of the Rings films. It's crazy. There's so much on there. Go check it out. Also, if you like directors' commentaries and you want to learn from filmmakers directly, you've got to check out this guy's channel. David F. Sandberg. This guy is an absolute inspiration to us here at Film Club. He talks about his rise from being an indie, no-budget filmmaker to becoming a studio filmmaker, making movies like Shazam and Annabelle Creation. He takes you behind the scenes on what it was like to work on those films, and he even uploaded the entire director's commentary for his movie Lights Out, which was his breakout hit. This guy went from being a dude with a camera to being one of the biggest names in Hollywood, and even being a part of one of our favorite resources here at Film Club. The Director's Cut podcast from the Directors Guild of America. This is an absolute treasure trove of filmmaking knowledge directly from Hollywood A-listers that you can watch right now. There's over 500 episodes, they're all free, they're ad-free, and you can listen to filmmakers talking to other filmmakers about their movies. They ask the best questions. You can listen to Steven Spielberg talking to Denis Villeneuve about Dune. You can listen to Christopher Nolan interviewing Edgar Wright about Baby Driver. I have learned so much from this podcast. You've got to check it out. Another epic and free resource would be to watch this video to step up your storytelling and take your cinematic game to the next level.